Go.
Hello, welcome to Cards of the Week. I am Susan.
And I'm Lucian.
Here we are gonna read the cards that's gonna be released. The cards that were revealed between September 21st to September 25th. We'll go ahead and start with the first cards. The first one is not being honest with herself. Ranko 003. It's a 00 vanilla. It's
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
with
There's
lots of
the
arts, and that's all you need to know.
All you have to know is there is four different arts, which implies four copies in a TD, but that's about it. All right, next card. My first star, Rika. Yellow 1165, music and gal. This card has hand encore.
Hmm.
Yep, that is it. It's
That is it.
pretty basic. There isn't much to talk about. It's not like
It's
this card
vanilla.
has anything else to it.
Hmm.
Next card. Challenge to a gay Miku. Red 0015. Music and cat character. With this card, it's level 0 Suicider, and when you can rest two cards to give this card 2k till end of turn.
It's okay. I think it's pretty good actually.
For
Good.
Suicider, I mean like tapping
You
2
go,
for 2k is actually pretty decent depending on the support or whatever
well,
you.
considering how it's a TD, you normally have the 500 in front. Well, in this case, it's the producer, the global
500.
500. Yeah, and in TDs, you normally get four of those. Tap those, there you go. Four or
Yep, so
five.
it's 45. It can actually kill oversized
Yep.
cards and still live, even making it double worth because they have to
Hmm.
somehow gain a level in order to get over this card. Yeah, I see this point. From a TD point of view, this is actually pretty good. That's about it. It's other than that, there's nothing too special about it. All right, next card. The beginning of 14 people. Rina. Blue 105k. Music and rock. When you have my bad, three or more other music characters, this card gains 1k. So basically
Uh,
106k.
Pretty easy again in terms of TD.
Pretty simple. Global 500, one other card in front. That's it.
Yep.
So it's a pretty free 7k, depending on how you play it.
Well, it depends on what your back row is,
Probably it might be global. It might be producers.
but you don't. But you only have four copies, and I don't know what other back rows there will be in
There
the
is
T.
the right now Federating Trainer, the sys up
All
500
right,
and
yeah,
tap to give a level.
it's in yellow though, right?
Oh yeah, that card is in yellow. That card. I mean like these CDs are still mixable.
Yeah, no, I'm just
Yeah, I know
okay.
what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean. If you don't want to mix, then I don't know what's inside the TD because I have not looked yet. All right, I guess that's it for that card. Next
Yep.
card. Meeting the trio, Mika. Yellow to 175, Music and Gal. When your other yellow cards attack, this card gains 1k. You can rest one of your yellow characters. This card gains 1k till end of turn.
In terms of power, I mean, it could get up there, but I just don't like these cards.
Well, this card is easily very, very high powered. I mean, like by itself, it can get about 11.5
Yep.
at the final attack, which is actually quite a large number.
It's decent considering how you only have normally two copies of level three, so I guess you could make up for it.
Well, it's not two soul cards, so that's the thing. Chances are there's probably two vanilla though.
Maybe sometimes you don't, but
It's
yeah.
pretty rare. But yeah, power wise is pretty high. Other than that, it's nothing else.
Hmm.
It's probably gonna lose next turn over. Next card. First card Cherry. Red 218k, music and clover. When you play this from hand to stage, and if you have two or more other music characters, this card gains 2k to end of turn. So
Nope.
basically
So
it's a
bad.
2-1 10k on play. After
I
that
don't
it's
like
just
it.
2-1.
I honestly don't.
It's
I, I,
okay.
I don't like assassin cards that much.
Yeah, that's his base problem. He doesn't really like assassin cards that gain power for only one turn.
I like to play walls.
He likes to play walls. But overall, it's not like respecting anything from a TD. It's pretty
Yeah,
basic.
I guess it'll be decent for you.
Yeah, it's pretty basic. It's good enough to kill lower threes,
Hmm.
almost. Next card, Chirin, Anastasia, Blue 00500, Music and Star, Assist, cards in front gains 500. You can rest this card to choose a character, give it 500 to end of turn.
Hey, there you go. You got stuff to rest now.
And you have cards left to rest now. Yeah, the funny thing is, this card's actually a double war in Shana. Okay, that's all there is of it.
We should really
Booster
just
Road.
like the power creep. Power creep is real.
Anyways, next card. In a lesson, my bad. Kiri. Yellow 001k, music and happy happy. I don't know how that is a trait, but okay. When you play this from hand, choose one your level ones or higher. That card gains a soul. When this card goes from stage to rating room, you can build the top 3 cards in your deck.
Get a happy.
Get a happy
Yeah.
happy.
What
Um,
the fuck?
it's I guess it's useful. No, this card really sucks.
No, it's okay. I mean, the first ability is pretty shitty because
But the mill, but
it was
when
not
the
bad.
like the mill is like when it dies. What are you gonna do? You can play over this card just to make sure you mill 3 cards.
No, we just ran with it and die in mill three. Why not?
Ah, okay. I mean, like I guess that's its only way to stop being Climax screwed, I suppose.
Yeah, you gotta build happy trait.
Gotta build a happy happy trait.
Yep.
Anyways, next card. Her seriousness for the sake of stopping works. Anzu. Red 217k, music and candy. Card has hand encore. You can rest 2 red characters, you give it 2.5 to earn a turn.
This one's better.
You like this one better compared to Cherry because this
Hmm.
one actually stays on field.
Yep.
Yeah, that is really it.
It's
Because
only one. It's only 1k less. Well, what 500 less actually.
well, 1k less in term of defense
Oh
as
wait.
well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. We move on. Debut confirmed. Anastasia, blue 218k, music and star. You can pay one, and if you versus battle, you can pay the cost. If you do, draw a card.
It will never happen.
No, there's a 2k one in the TD.
Yeah, but still, come on. It's not that big.
Two te- two one t- two one ten k is big enough to kill. It doesn't matter what kind. Oh wait, it's level two or it has to be level 2 or higher.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Because they didn't put it in. Yeah, it has to be level 2 or higher.
Bad.
It has its uses. Not as many, but it has its uses.
Bad. You had to pay one too. It's like.
Pay one to draw 1 card. That's a +1 for 1 stock.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
I highly doubt you can kill. Whoops. I doubt you'll be able to kill anything with that power. But
10k, 10k with a 2k one, 2k
mm,
one climax combo.
maybe.
There's also a level support in here too, so actually 11k.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Oh well, that's a sim, I guess. All right, next card. This one's not is in the actual boosters. Not this one's not from the TD. First card is Kansaki Ranko. Blue 3/2 10k, music and darkness. When you play this from hand, you can send the top a heal, basically a heal. Second one, when this card declares an attack with the Climax Angel, Vengeful Sword, Melody of Light, in the Climax zone, you place the top 5 cards in the deck to win room, deal X, and then this card gains 2k to end of turn. X is equals to the number of Climax revealed this way.
And it's a book trigger.
It's a book trigger. Yeah, yeah, that's a thing too.
What the fuck?
Well, it's a healer that burns on
For
chance.
climax. For
It's a
use
healer.
climax burn.
It's a climax burn basically.
I don't like it.
Well, to start with, it's a healer, so
That's good.
regardless, that makes it pretty decent,
Hmm.
depending on what kind of meta you have. The climax itself is questionable, I suppose. I mean, like it's a book trigger, not a gate trigger. So that means you may or may not be able to get the combo going. Particularly since this card does not actually attempt to get the combo itself. Like
Well,
you
you
know,
might have 10 triggers.
you don't. It's not trying to grab the climax from into your hand.
You can't trigger
You
it.
have to keep it in hand.
Hmm.
So that's one downside. The mill 5 is basically a chance.
You might hit one.
You might hit one. Yeah, you might hit one.
Or you.
Or you
Yeah.
hit 4, or you hit 5 and cry.
You burn 5, you might win. I don't know.
But that burning 5 after that is pretty hard. It also makes a good miller if you're like almost one to try to tech out.
Yep. So, I mean, it does have its uses, but.
The burn, I don't really like burn on chance to be honest. It's like I play climax and then you mill 5 and you get nothing. It's like I just milled 5 for nothing.
Hey, you got a mill for closer to refresh, and that depending on how badly screwed you are, that could be either good or bad.
I don't know. That reminds me. There's like 15 double R's in this booster, isn't there?
Holy shit!
Um, in any case, I think it's just okayish. It's definitely not the best thing to go for, I suppose.
Hmm.
The trigger the climax is okay though. Draw trigger.
Yeah, I mean, you could just play one of this maybe and two of the book. Maybe that's how I will do it.
Mm, to be honest, if you, I think you're gonna go with this, you might have to go full on unless you plan to just play for the heal.
I mean, it's okay with the heal. So
Yeah, okay. All right. Next card. Our lyrics, Rena, 2/1 8K. Music and rock. When you control two or more red characters and two or more blue characters, this card loses a level in your hand. So basically, your field has to be two red and two blue to make this card level one. Basically, it's a 2/1 8K, 2/1 8K. If you,
yeah,
with
well,
certain conditions. So that is really it. I guess it's okay to be honest.
it's
Like
yeah, it's
level one anti-change is still pretty rare.
no.
Yes,
Almost everything has level one, right?
level one anti-change.
Yeah.
It's
Is
pretty.
that not?
It's pretty rare. It's not. It's not. It's
That's
not.
what they're doing right now with all the level one engines.
There's not.
Thing.
There isn't very many. Like I know there's one in Love Live and one in a Crayon, and I don't
Yeah.
remember. There's only like three or four sets of it.
Okay, never mind.
If we're talking about anti-change in general, yeah, there's a lot of sets. But we're talking about level two card at level one. I mean, like this card goes over.
I only can think of Love Live, so.
This card goes over Suiciders. It's pretty big for its level.
Hmm.
Well, if you play it
Well,
level one,
not
that
no.
well, if you play, it's not big for its level, but it'll be big for the card for the level it should be appearing on.
Yeah.
So
It's
overall, it's okay.
yeah. You just have two stuff in your back row and you're done. It's not.
It's not. It's. I don't think it'll be hard to be honest. Consider the next card
Oh,
over.
and two or more other.
Red. Yeah. You had
Need
to
both.
play.
Never
You,
mind.
you,
I
you
thought it
need
was or.
both. You need no. You need both. You need two reds and two blue.
No, actually, never mind. I say discard shit now. Because basically, you need the full field.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, I don't like discard. Fuck it.
Well, that's all there is to it, I guess.
Yep.
Next card. Asterix Rena. Blue 103K, music and rock. All your other music character gains 500. When you play the climax all over into the climax zone, look at the top three cards in your deck, rearrange them to any in order you like. The
First
climax
ability.
the climax itself is a
Oh.
red stock one soul red
Yeah.
climax from the waiting room.
The climax is good. I mean, sorry, not climax is good. The first ability is good. I don't know about the second one.
By itself, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Granted, it lets you, you know, check your triggers, so you could do perfect triggering almost. But there is a reason why you want to rearrange the top three, and that is really the next card over. But overall, we're just talking about this card as it is. As of right now, it's a decent 10500. Of course, implying a red climax that goes with this implies there's another card that goes with it as well, which is the next card over. Maika Miku, red 3210K, music and cat character. When you play this character from hand or from the act ability of our lyrics Miku, choose 1-0 over from the rain room, return it to hand, and this card gains 1k to end of turn. When this card declares an attack all over in the climax zone, you can pay the cost, which is 1 stock. If you do, send the top 2 cards of your deck to the raid room. If there are any red cards in those cards, deal 1 damage to your opponent. If there's any blue cards in those cards, this card gains 2k and the following ability to end of turn. Cards directly in front of this loses a soul.
Well, as you said, the combo we were just talking about, the 1-0. No,
Yeah,
you set this up.
yeah, it's to set this up.
Mm-hmm.
So unless your top three is like all blue or all red, you should have guaranteed on both abilities.
Yep, and they're both pretty good too. The burn and
Plus,
power for in case you don't kill them.
I mean like
Yeah, case.
it's
Yeah.
and the on-play effect implies that you don't even need to keep the climax in your hand because it'll salvage it for you. So there is no real problem with it. The climax itself pays for its cost, so this card is pretty free when it comes to its burn. Of course, if you play more than one, then you're kind of playing the jackpot roulette there, because because after the first one, you don't know what you can get.
Yep, but you'll probably hit one of them.
You will hit one of them.
Actually,
I
you
don't.
will hit one of them.
You
You'll
will
have to
hit. You hit either the red or the blue. If you're
just don't put
lucky,
some weird level 0 that's yellow or some shit. But
well, there might be a staple yellow that you might be using.
just don't do it. Don't do it.
if you play basically if you're playing this deck, it's going to be pretty much all red blue.
Yep. Don't play any other colors.
The
Yeah.
only other color is yellow, anyways.
Oh yeah, there is no green.
Overall, I think this card is actually pretty good, at least better than Rankle.
Yep.
Because this card at least can 100% guarantee its Climax combo
Hmm.
because of its on-play effect and the fact that the 1-0 guarantees the mill. Other than that, it's pretty good in my book. There's
Yep. It's good.
chances are there's probably something better, but
Who knows?
this is also a double R.
This is Bushiroad.
It's
You
Bushi
never
Road.
know. You
Yeah,
don't know
you
what
never
to.
know. Alright, and the last card of the day, Arlair's Miku. Red 2 165, music and cat character. This card bond to the Arlair Arena, which is that 218k. By discarding a card from your hand. You can pay 1, send Arlair's Arena on your stage, and discard to memory as well. If you do, play Maika and Miku from the raid room and play it on where this card was before.
Huh.
So basically, the 3-2 can come out earlier and get the combo going faster. One turn earlier at least.
Yeah, one turn in there.
Well, not one turn, one level earlier.
Sadly, this isn't level one or something, but
Dude, if this
so
card was level one, that then if Maika has some sort of hand on core or something, that card would be broken as fuck.
but yeah, it's not it's pretty good, I guess. You can
The
bond
it the overall cost to to put that level 3 earlier is basically three stock and two cards. So you're pretty much your basic
three. Yeah,
climax phase change almost because
pretty much.
pretty much. Also, granted, you still get the climax on her abilities, so there is no loss in terms of her because
Oh
of Maika's on play effect.
yeah, it's just a more elaborate setup you have to go through, which I prefer to pay what is it, pay to ditch one change. I mean,
The other reason why you use this is because this card also brings the card from your waiting room and not from your hand, so that would mean that you might not have Maika Miku in your hand already.
yeah.
So
So
that's one way to get the card going, I suppose. Other than that, sending two cards into memory at least is decent. I say the change is worth trying, but honestly, I think it still sucks.
only the level three is worth the level three combo with the level 1-0.
The only reason why you even use this is to change into the level 3 anyway, so
Well, I don't like to change that much.
the change is like mediocre-ish at best.
Mm-hmm.
The bond is like maybe a little bit too late because you want to play the bond card at level
Oh
1.
boy, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that is it for that. That is
Um.
that is it for the day. The only thing of note is that Cinderella Girls TDs are now all out, all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
So you may or may not see them in your local. If they mix all three, it actually makes a decent deck. Other than that, for the next couple of weeks, I imagine we'll just be talking about Cinderella girls from the
Yep,
boosters
it
now.
probably will be just on Cinderella.
Yep. Anyways, that is it for today. Thank you for listening, and we'll see
Yep.
you next time.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.